Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at your spirit guide's message on your current situation. And to do this reading we are going to be picking 3 piles together. All right, so I feel like this is 1, this is 2, and actually I feel that this is 3. Right, so let's see what cards we have for today's reading. For pile number 1, you have the High Priestess Talisman. For pile number 2, you have the Fool's Talisman. And for pile number 3, you have the Temperance Talisman. If you like to pick with crystals, then let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you have the beautiful Desert Rose crystal. For pile number 2, you have the Carnelian crystal in its raw form. And for pile number 3, you have the Hematite crystal in its raw form. So, take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and this or these will be the pile for you here today in regards to your spirit's guide's message on your current situation. And as I always encourage you, in case you feel drawn to more than one pile or maybe even all the piles, trust your intuition. It is your guiding light towards your readings. And once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. In a moment, I'm about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. So if this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video, take as much time as you need, and once you're ready, I'll see you in your reading. But if you love picking your pile using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, this section has been created specifically for you. So to do this reading, I will be shuffling 12 zodiac signs around. There we go. Shuffle all around. And then I will be drawing 4 zodiac signs for each pile. Ooh. So for pile number 1, you have the signs Pisces, Leo, Aries, and Scorpio. For pile number 2, you have the signs Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, and Cancer. For pile number 3, the signs are, of course, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, and Capricorn. So these are the zodiac signs associated with your pile. Please feel free to use your sun, moon, and rising to pick your piles. You might find all of them in one pile. You might find them scattered between 2 piles or 3 piles. You can choose using the 3 or one of them, your rising and sun and moon. Once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at your spirit guide's message on your current situation. And if you were drawn to this pile, then your crystal is the beautiful desert rose and your card is the high priestess. But if you chose, I feel these two, 1 and 2. But if you chose your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this reading are Leo, Pisces, Aries, and Scorpio. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, please do not worry about them. Do note that they are present in your reading because their energies match the energies of the reading itself. All right, so let's now check out what your cards are. But first, I think we need to get your tea leaves. Oh, I see a beautiful card popping out. Let's take it. And I see one right there. Actually, these popped out. Let's take them as well. Okay, so let's see what cards you have, starting with the oracle cards. You have acorns. Love that for you. Okay. And you have demons. How interesting. Okay. The Lenormand cards are stars. Wow. And dog. Is it chase after your dreams? Perhaps? Okay. And you have the card Sowilo, the rune card Sowilo. Okay, so this is going to be a reading about guiding you to you achieving some sort of dream or chasing some sort of dream. This is a reading about your guidance to chase a certain dream. Right, let's find out what message this is. So, you have flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Seahorse, family matters. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. You have love. Interesting. Okay. And you have haystack. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. And thus the 2 cards here. Okay. Let's now pick up your tarot deck and see what your tarot cards will show us, because it's only through your tarot cards that we'll be able to see the whole picture and everything in between. Right. Whoa, okay, so these are the cards that I'm seeing. Let's see what you have. So, gratitude. This is an extra card in this deck, so it's interesting that this one came out. You have gratitude. You have temperance. The Hanged Man. The 5 of Swords. The Knight of Cups. It's interesting that this Knight of Cups is in conjunction to the Karma card, because when I look at this Knight of Cups, I remember a knight's characteristics. I remember courage, mercy, honor, maybe sacrifice, faithfulness. So let's see how these attributes relate to your reading. You have the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. What if, actually, if we push these cards a little bit, we'll be able to see so much more of your cards. So let's push them a little bit up. And you see what you have. You have the Knight of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. You know, this card with the karma again reminds me of as above, so below. So we'll put this message into consideration with your Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and you have one more card. You have the Hermit. Would it fit here? Yes, it actually would. Okay, so what are we seeing in terms of your spirit guides message on your current situation? We do see that this is going to be guidance about chasing a dream, because with the 10 of Swords, this is letting me know that it's not easy for you to chase that specific dream, or maybe they are dreams. Because with the 10 of Swords, it does look to me, especially with the that it's in conjunction to the Hanged Man, it does seem to me like you're going through some very tough difficulties. But look at that. There's something very interesting in your reading, which I'm about to show you right now. I see that your reading is guiding you to change what's in you so that you see a change on your outside. And I'm really sure about that. And I will walk you through what I'm seeing, and you will be surprised too. See, 10 of Swords, this is like someone who's going through it all. Someone who's really like feeling beaten down, because usually it's depicted as a man face down on the floor with 10 swords on his back. So you're really feeling it with the 10 of Swords. What you're going through is difficult, and it's very hard, I'm sure, as you're listening to me, to have someone say, as within, as without. You change your inside world, it changes your outside world. I totally get it, because you are with the Hanged Man in a very uncomfortable position. You feel suspended, meaning, in my opinion, left out. You're not, no one's helping you. And you really treading on a thin thread here. Any wrong word will make you probably angry, and you're tired. I feel like I'm channeling your energy, and you're like, I don't want to hear this, okay? But hear me out, or not me personally, but I mean, hear your guidance out here, because they are taking you to the secret world with the pomegranate. It's a symbol of the secrecy, right? It's a symbol of esoteric knowledge. So they are definitely letting you in on a secret that would be the easiest way out of this whole situation. So why am I saying that? Because first of all, we're talking about karma, which we're talking about the energies that and the laws that we do not see visibly in our world. Like, we don't learn in our science books. It's all related to the laws of the universe, which exist, whether we've learned about them or not, whether we believe in them or not, they are there. So I did notice from the beginning that this was as within, as without, and changing how you feel and think on the outside will change your world. And why am I seeing that? There we go. So 10 of Swords, we're seeing that there is a lot of difficulty, and yeah, there's nothing, you feel like there's really nothing left here that you can do, let alone chase your dreams, right? And you see here, this person is growing a lot of plants out of them, and you can see that the plants are almost going to devour these swords. And in fact, the 10 of Swords means it's the end of a difficult cycle and the beginning of a new one. So this is letting me know that if you change your inside, your outside will change everything, not some things. It will truly change the outside world. And you can see here the Knight of Cups showing changing characteristics about how you think and believe will change your outside world, starting with gratitude. Right. It's about, I want to say that it's about embracing some characteristics such as faithfulness, courage, belief. And it starts with the gratitude card. So despite all of the difficulties that you're going through, your reading is guiding you to, first and foremost, practice gratitude. Yes, no one can take from you the fact that it is so difficult. Nobody can take that from you. Not your guides, nobody. You're the one who can say, my experience is difficult. Yes. Your guides are, however, telling you that in following the rules of the universe, you can lift that difficulty off of you. And only you, since just as you are the one who can say this is difficult, you are also the only one, no matter how many angels or guides or energies around you, you are the only one who can decide to choose whether you're going towards luck or whether you're going towards more difficulties. And so choose to let your faithfulness towards your dreams and not towards more anger and more feelings of not being able to do anything about it. Because simply shifting your mind and shifting your energy will be the easiest way to shift your everything around you. And so yes, you might physically feel, in the physical world, I mean, that there's nothing that you can do. And maybe you are right, but there's nothing that means ultimate nothing about it. Because there is more to what we think is out there. And that is our energy and our mind and our minds. With our energies and our minds, we raise our standards and we raise our winning flag. We get to achieve what we deserve. So gratitude, love are two potent energies that I see in your reading. And I see that your reading is guiding you to feel gratitude for the things that you have now, even if they are so small and so little. We only get to realize what a big mercy they were and how big of a value they are when we go down another, like when something worse happened and then worse and worse and worse. Now, at that point, we look back in retrospect and think, whoa, I was actually a good point. And now I wish I can go back these steps. So there is always something to be grateful for, because it can always be worse. And so truly start there. Feel grateful for it, and also enjoy and recognize with recognition first, before we read the other side of the reading, and love and recognize the blessings that are already in there in your life and enjoy it. Are there difficulties? Is it absolutely uncomfortable? Is it hard to tolerate? Yes. But are there things to be grateful about? And are there things to enjoy a little bit? Yes, because they are present in your reading. And to choose to acknowledge them and enjoy them as companions that are there with you and matter, these blessings, whatever form they are, is to choose to vibrate in the energy that will, just like karma and the other laws of the universe, that will shift your energies towards your luck with the acorns here, and towards you getting to the other side. And speaking of the other side, we see in the Temperance card the rainbow bridge, which is in many mythologies, like the Norse mythologies, is taking us to the other side, to heaven. It's the bridge where only the gods and, oh, speaking of heroes, where the heroes that fight in war are the chosen ones that go through this bridge. So that's why you have a knight here, because it shows that you will be a true hero if you're able to do that, simply because you are genuinely in a difficult position. And you will see how you will be one of the few to be carried into a total dreamland, one of the few who were able to move from darkness to light, from super difficulty to absolute blessings, which is a dichotomy that we see in your reading. And so will it require like fighting? It's about not fighting, and that's why it's not asking you to actually do something in your life. It's simply asking you to change the within first, with knightly type of traits, which may be very hard to do in a difficult situation and may require a bit of effort in the beginning, especially like you have a haystack. It reminds me of looking for a needle in a haystack. So it may be like, look at this person kind of almost trying to find the needle in this tiny container, and it looks like it's so hard to look at, but it's there. And so your guides are telling you, use this law, it's there. And you might not, you don't always have to fight the real world. I mean, like, sometimes things are out of your hands, but nobody is in control of within but you. In fact, this actually reminds me of an awesome story I heard about in an interview that I saw. A Jew that was explaining how in the concentration camp and how everything was horrible, and he did something that really like took my full attention. As he was saying, like, everything was so bad, and he was saying, they can take everything from me, but they cannot take my internal happiness. And so he decided, can you believe this, to go through this experience while feeling happy within. So the world can be cruel, the world can be unfair, there are awful things that happen in the world, but if he can do it, then it must be that we can all do it if we decide to abide to this law. It can be really bad on the outside, and we can always choose, no matter how difficult it is, to live in internal gratitude, to find within these difficult situations the things that can make us vibrate happiness and love. Remembering nice memories, finding something to wonder about and to love and to ponder on and to enjoy. And it is vibrating in this, it is vibrating in this energy that really helps us within, and it helps change our world without. You know, this man even inspired the guard in this camp. Even the guard was inspired by him. He told him, why are you happy? And he said, I choose to be happy. So we can all learn that it can be so difficult, but we can choose to see the little things as big things to enjoy, and to feel gratitude over the little things that we enjoy for the moment. And your guides are saying this will take you to the other side, because it is the one thing no one can take from you, just like the Hermit card. It is your ticket card out of this difficult journey. It's changing within. The Hermit is going introspect. It's changing within. And the Five of Swords in that case would be winning your outside situation. This law will help you begin anew with the Ace of Pentacles. It will help you see, with the Two of Cups, I see the snakes. It reminds me of the Kundalini rising. It will really change your energy in such a strong way you cannot even begin to imagine. And it's going to take you, shift your energy to the other side, to where it is lucky. See, even your pile, you were drawn to the desert rose. The desert is a harsh environment, nearly deadly. But we do see a beautiful rose one day being formed. And so as it is in your reading, you can also, within your hand, shift your situation. With your own hands, shift your situation to use that power within to change the without into something beautiful. And even the Seven of Wands here has the hands. It is in your hands and nobody else's to take that difficulty and change it without. Seven of Wands is a card of challenges, being faced with so many challenges. But look at the challenges. With the hands here, it turned into a wand that changes everything out. With that type of grasp, you change your outside world. And you can see the sun rising. And you do see Mars, which is the planet of war and power. Taking the power within will easily change it without. So, what is your guidance? Let go of control of your outside world for now. And take control of how you feel your internal world, because that is your real power, and that is what you can take control over now, which will ultimately give you your real power. And look, there's a close-up on that right there. Take command of how you feel. That will be the wand that fixes your outside world. And my dear pile number one, this is your exact guidance that I see from your guides today on your current situation. I truly hope you've enjoyed this reading, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. My heart and soul are with you, my dear pile number one. You are going to be okay. You're going to see. Sending you so much love. I promise you, you're going to be great. And I'll catch you in the next reading. As within, so without. Bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. This pile, your crystal is the beautiful Carnelian, and your card is the Fool Talisman. If you picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, please do not worry about them, and know that they are present in your reading because their energies will be matching the energies of the cards and the reading itself, just like your crystal and everything else that happens during the reading. So today we're taking a look at your spirit guide's message on your current situation. To start off your reading, we'll be taking a look at your oracle cards. I do see a timing card popping up right there, so let's pick that up. And I do see two splits. No, actually one split. No, two. All right. Ooh, and a green card. Two green cards. Wow. Okay. Wonderful. That's the whole split actually that was popping up. So cool. Right. So let's check out your oracle cards. You do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 tea leaves. Interesting. This one's sliding out. Let's take it. And let's see what your cards are. So you have fish, the Lenormand card fish. And you have the Yera rune, very interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Because I'll tell you in a moment. So you have the gazebo. The cuckoo clock. Somehow together, the combination of the gazebo and the cuckoo clock makes me intuitively feel like your reading is taking you back in time. And you have giant tooth. Just a quick thing with giant tooth. Some of you have a very specific message. Maybe you want to clean up a tooth or something. You want to visit your dentist. Very specific, but I thought I should mention it since it's there. Okay, so let's keep this right there. You have key, and I feel like this fits here, so I'm going to keep it here. I don't know why yet, but I just intuitively felt it here. Successful outcome to your problem. And that makes sense. You have wealth. Wow. So lovely to see that. Crazy thought. Just gonna tell you about it. Because with the key and the wealth and the tooth, call me crazy, but I really feel like since this is a big tooth, maybe it has to do with your wisdom tooth, or it might do with some tooth that you have to take care of, and it's crazy. But I feel that your guides are saying you might think this is crazy, but if you clean up your tooth or take care of that situation, call me crazy, but it might be a key to you getting some sort of wealth. I know that some things might be seen as crazy. I personally wouldn't have believed it in a million years, but seeing this combination, I really feel sometimes things work in the weirdest way. Doing one thing leads to the other. I don't know why, but if you do have a specific tooth that you want to take care of, take care of that, because somehow energetically it's going to be the key to you getting money that's waiting to come in. Very weird message, but I really feel it and thought I should tell you about it. All right. So you have love. You have weeping willow with family sorrow. And again, whoa, you have coins. Money will be coming to you. You have February. Interesting. Some of you in February, you might be falling in love, or you'll feel love. There'll be talk about love in February, whether you're in a relationship or not. Look, love and the fish looks like you are going to be a good catch if you're single. And there may be love going on for you in February. If you are already in a relationship, then it means you or your spouse, since this is a relationship and family, in that case, your spouse could be getting a lot of money, or your partner, not just spouse, your partner, your boyfriend or girlfriend, your lover, may be getting wealth in February. Seems like, I don't know why you're getting predictions all over. Your reading is so cool. First, we're getting the key to some wealth that is meant to come in for you and for your spouse. or your partner, or you are getting both in February, love and money that's here to stay. Okay, so you have Apple, temptation will test you, and you have Shield, you need to defend yourself. Yeah, so with the tooth, defend could mean crown, right? So some of you may need a crown or something. I'm not a dentist, guys. Please speak to expert. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards and see what your specific message is. Oh yeah, all of these. Okay, we'll trust the process. Right, so let's take a look at what your exact message is on your current situation. Yeah, it is about your current situation. Exactly, because it's talking about your teeth, like what's going on in your world. But there's so much more, so let's be patient. Oh, this tooth may have been like perhaps decaying for a long time from the past. You need to take care of that. Okay, now I'm seeing more to these cards, but first let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Hermit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what are we seeing? I'm seeing with the Fool that something at the moment is some idea to you is sparkling, very sparkly. You're like, oh, I wish I can do that. I wish I can go on this journey because it feels so exciting. This journey could either be something that you've already done in the past or experienced in the past, or it could be something that's sparkling now because it's something that you've always wished to do from the very past. And right now it's sparkling and it's right in front of you, almost like a fish that you can catch or a plant that you can grow. And that's exactly that. Your guides are telling you that which is sparkling right in front of your eyes is sparkling for a reason. It is actually asking you to fish it or to plant it. And speaking of which, the Yera is about working towards your goals, and the gift from the Yera rune is success. So also the Yera is about creating momentum, working towards that goal. So be patient, but you have all the key necessary to turn it around and open that opportunity fully to yourself. If this is an opportunity that is about money, you're getting wealth. If it's not about money, you are still getting wealth. I don't know how, but there is the idea that you are getting wealth in specific. The coins came out twice. I do, yes, see success, whatever this journey is for you, but there is also wealth to expect in your journey. Now, this journey requires you to remove something from your life wisely, just like the wisdom tooth that sometimes needs to go. So you will be able to protect yourself well if you remove that temptation. If you do not remove that temptation, it might be standing as a giant block on your path. What is that temptation? If I see wealth and apple, I would tell you resist the temptation to spend during that time. You want to be careful because that is key to you making this journey a great success. And just like the Fool, you're going to be going through the ups and downs, just like Alice in Wonderland going through this mesmerizing journey. There's the times where she sees mesmerizing things, and there are other times when she's frustrated and confused. And so it seems like in your journey, to make things less confusing and less worrisome and less hard, your currency is the money. You want to resist the temptation to spend too much, and rather more on investing. Whether this investment is in your work, or since it's about money, investing in money, or investing in your work, investing in that goal first. Right, so go on that journey with the Three of Wands, embark on that journey, and that's the similar energy to that Fool. You're already packed and ready to leave, meaning that you're not just watching that sparkling energy. In fact, as you're watching this reading, you've already made a decision and you're like, I'm going for this. So your guides are telling you, go for it. You are on the right track. Be very careful to resist the temptation of spending. It may not be spending for you because we already know that you're going to get a lot of money. Maybe it's because you're going to get a lot of money. Don't be tempted to spend it. Or any type of temptation that could be standing in your way at the moment. And we'll explore how your guides, through your cards, are telling you to resist that temptation, since it could be that giant thing in your way. And for some reason, your guides are also talking about some love that's going to show up in your life. Or like I said, it could be a family member that you love, or a partner or a spouse that also will be making a lot of wealth during February. Right, so let's take a look, like I said, at your guidance. You want to embark on this journey, but you want to embark on it with some clear boundaries on yourself. It looks like you and your partner coming or already there. If you're not interested in relationships, it could be your business partner, right? It could be a best friend. There's someone on your journey, especially in February. So as you're embarking on this journey, you need to set very clear boundaries to yourself and make sure that you maneuver around these boundaries. Why? Because you don't want to face disappointment. You want to, if you just like completely follow your heart and lose it, you just like the Fool, you're going to go through a long journey with the extreme highs and the extreme lows. But if you do stick to these boundaries, then you can go through these gracefully. In fact, I see the upper row as, with boundaries, what you put in, it's going to give to you, like it's going to give you what you expect from it. If you're disciplined with great boundaries, and it's going to take you, the Queen of Swords knows how to control her heart, follows the mind despite of what she's feeling. It's that energy of doing the right thing for you that you know is the right thing, even if sometimes you don't feel otherwise. That's discipline for sure. So it's always going to give you back as long as you are disciplined to the clear boundaries that you've set. And it's going to take you to the other side with the Four of Wands. You can clearly see your guides telling you it's going to take you to the new milestone that you're hoping for and wishing for. If you follow your heart without any clear boundaries, you will enjoy this journey, but it will take you through extreme ups and downs. Sometimes extreme disappointments, and sometimes very high. It's going to offer you love. It's going to offer you the highs, the wonders that you love, but it's also going to sometimes take you to a low where it's going to greatly disappoint you. And will you go through this journey? Of course. It's the Fool. You're going to reach the end. You're going to reach your goals. But you're going to go down a real rabbit hole with the Hermit here of trying to figure things out, learning the lesson, yada, yada, yada. And if you find yourself veering off course, then maybe it is the direction that is good for you, because maybe there in fact is a shadow that you can heal through this journey. But if you are disciplined, then your guides are telling you then you can do it, and you've got what it takes. And this is how you can show to yourself that you can be disciplined. You know, you can let your heart out when it's needed, but you can also be, you know, determined and do the right thing for you, set the clear boundaries when needed. And this way, as the Queen of Swords gestures, you are free to go to the other side carelessly. Not carelessly, like easily. Exactly. It's like, welcome to the other side. You can now pass. Ooh, looks like you are on one of the great journeys. Pile number 2. Okay, so obviously with this new journey, time is ticking, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, and it is a time where you want to enjoy things, but time is ticking. So your guidance is have the discipline to do both. Your whole reading is all about do both. Enjoy the taste of life, but do what is necessary. Time is ticking. You're on the right track. Go, fish. Go put your seeds. It's yours. But do it responsibly. It's being able to do the two things of life. You know how some people are so disciplined, take pride in being disciplined and responsible, but then they do it too much that they grow and tell you know what, my regret in life is that I didn't see the beautiful things in life. I wasn't spontaneous. I wasn't able to do the things that my heart desires. And then you have the other archetype who is so spontaneous, leaves everything and follows their heart and does whatever their heart desires, and they definitely taste the richness of life, but they lose so many things and they get themselves into so many trouble with a lack of responsibility. And on their deathbed they would say, I wish I was more organized because I would achieve some of the biggest dreams that I've envisioned for myself. Who's wrong? Nobody's wrong, but each one of them missed an important element that they could have done to create that balance. And that's why we have both the right brain and the left brain. We're not just left brain or just right brain. If we choose to, we have a stronger side, each one, for example, for sure. But it's about training the other side. It's not like the other side is like unfunctionable. It's about training. You have a strong side, train the other side, and be able to take the best out of life. The spontaneity of joining a new journey and being able to see the best of life, what the world can give us, and being also responsible and organized so that we are able to achieve our dreams. It's both. And I really feel like these two cards are what have taken me to what I just told you. The being strict with your time, being responsible, being organized, but at the same time tasting life and getting the time to enjoy life. And I feel like your guides are telling you to be able to enjoy both, follow your heart, but be organized and stick to your boundaries. This way you'll do it right. Okay, so let's check out the rest of your cards. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Looks like the Hermit's staying with us. So you have the Queen of Wands, the Tower card, the Magician, the Strength card, the Six of Swords, the Judgment card, and you have the Knight of Wands. So what is their second guidance Or what do they want to tell you about your current situation? There's a second message here. Well, I see with the Six of Swords and the Queen of Wands that you are slowly growing into your stronger self, your higher self, stronger version of yourself. You're waking up with the Judgment card. You're waking up. You're rising and you're waking up. A drastic shake-up is happening within you as you push out the old to let out the new. And that's how you are rising. As you watch this shake-up happens, you will find that new energy within you will arise quickly that you had no idea about. You will see new characteristic traits about you that you didn't even know about, that were stuck within. Imagine if you had a bottle and it was filled with so many things. Now that the bottle has gone out and exploded, out came with it other things that you've never seen were inside of it. Perhaps to you it was always a bottle of Coke, like Dr. Bell, I believe, or Dr. Bell. I think in the US it's called Dr. Pepper. You guys have Coca-Cola too. Absolutely. So, like, yeah, soft drink, like it's coming out, and let's say a straw comes out. Your child had left the straw the day before, it's their drink, and then that straw goes rip out of the bottle. Weird analogy, but that's the one I got in my mind. So out comes surprises and new types of strengths that you did not know existed within you. And that's why the Hermit stayed with us, because the Hermit is about introspection. So your guides are telling you, you will be surprised to find out some traits about you these coming days as you're going through that cleansing process that will feel really magical, because you will find yourself having the capability to do things in such a strong yet easy way that you did not imagine yourself to do before. Because look at the one of the things I love about the Strength card is that you never find a character forcefully and angrily and violently opening up the lion's mouth. It's always a figure that's calm, chilled, relaxed, and lovingly opening the lion's mouth, and the lion is absolutely happy to do that. It's almost loving and caring. It's like, yeah, check out my teeth. Speaking of teeth, again, wow. So my point is, yeah, I really feel like your guides are telling you go to the dentist at this point. So, back to my point, they're doing it with so much ease. And so I see that your guides are telling you you'll be surprised to watch yourself these days do things that used to scare you in an easy way. Things that you'll be able to control, and it's like that thing that used to run after you, you are the one that is gracefully controlling now, whatever that is in your life. And almost like a magician, and it's almost changing like magic for you. And you will find yourself just like the Knight of Wands, having that passion for life, feeling yourself being able to move forward with strength, and being able to go after the amazing things in life that you secretly always wanted. Yeah, because you have the Hermit. So these are things between you and the universe, you and and your guides. You'll be moving towards things that you've secretly hoped for. And if you're secretly wanting it, then there's nothing wrong with it. That wish, you keep getting that wish is yours to take. Maybe you want to change your introspection about why it's secret. If you want to keep it secret, keep it secret. But I mean to say there's no shame in anything that you desire. And so I see that your guides are saying you'll be moving towards these desires with great passion, and I have this sense that you will be feeling yourself, you'll know who you are, you'll be confident about your skill to go after the things that once scared you, almost magically, just like that. And this is your new wake up. Almost like as if you were sleeping and you're being woken up to this new world. You're being shaken and you're like, what, why are you shaking me? And it's like, wake up, you have to go to work. Work? Oh, I was dreaming. So you're going through that shake up. You're going to wake up. You'll find yourself to be much stronger, almost seamlessly going into this new world, feeling strong, being able to manage the things that used to fear you easily and passionately, quickly moving towards it whenever you want. And that's why you have the Six of Swords, a transition. You are transitioning into your true, authentic self. That character that we have explained, that is the you that was always within and now is free with that shake up to come out. So what is that shake up? Speaking of the shake up, are you going through a shake up, pile number 2? Well, if you're going through a shake up, so you must be smiling now and you know what I'm talking about. But if you're not going through a shake up, then you're wondering, what shake up, Reem, are you talking about? I wouldn't blame you. Let's see what this shake up is. Knight of Swords. What is this shake up, please? Knight of Swords. King of Wands. Whoa, look at that. The Fool. The journey. That journey that you're going into. Look at that. Oh my God. That journey that's sparkling you is inviting you into it because it is there that you're finding yourself. So there's your answer. If you've already started your journey, are you packed? AKA, are you ready? And like you've already changed some things in your life in preparation for that sparkling journey, then you know what my answer is. If you don't, then that sparkles or that wish that you want to get into in your life is a wish that you have and it's luring you in. It's like, come on, you know you want me. So you're getting into that. It's a great catch. You're about to catch it or about to set the first seed and you're so excited because it's quickly taking you to your power. So follow that journey. It will create that shake up and it will take that power out of you. So I'm sure your question now becomes, I thought this was a cool journey. What do you mean shake up? So let's ask. I feel this one. Is this shake up hurtful? What is the nature of this shake up? Please, in terms of it being hurtful or enjoyable. That's why the whole reading was about be careful as you go through your journey, because if you're disciplined, you'll pass to the other side. If you're not, I think we answered the question here. Look, before we open the cards, we saw it in your reading. We saw it. If you're disciplined and you have straight boundaries, you will pass to the other side, and that shake-up will happen seamlessly. You'll find your power without trouble. Because that journey is designed to take you through that power seamlessly. But if you don't stick to these boundaries, your journey is going to take you to that power, but it's going to be a longer one. And it might not be with that turbulence be absolutely something that you like, because with the Five of Cups previously shows that like there is going to be downs, and then the Knight of Cups shows that it's going to offer you amazing things. So it's ups and downs. Right, so we do know the answer to your question, but we do have 3 cards. So let's see how your cards are answering to this. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Exactly. And the Three of Swords. Exactly. See, there's a new beginning, and it's your choice how you're going to go through the new beginning. Are you going to be able to hold on? Some of you need to hold on to their money. Do you see? Are you going to be disciplined? Some of you, or most of you, this is like discipline about money, it seems. But please know that the pentacles don't have to be money. It could be being disciplined with the rules and the things that you set out for yourself. Are you going to be disciplined and hold out from initially enjoying all that it's offering to you because you're careful? You're like, I can enjoy that, but I can wait when it comes to that. Or are you going to take that offer and go through it suffering and learning, right? Because the Three of Swords at the end of the day is torture that it's like pulling our own heartstrings, going through unnecessary torture, right? So exactly that. So your guides are telling you the answer to the Tower card and that shake-up as it forms you, it can form you gracefully and seamlessly as you decide to hold yourself up high and straight and strong, or is the ride's gonna be brutal. It's exactly like a car that's gonna take you to the other side. Do the cards have suspenders? Then you'll be able to go through that rocky road gracefully. If it doesn't have suspenders, then you're gonna go and it's gonna be a bumpy ride for sure. So that is the answer to your Tower card. Follow that journey. It's going to take you there. Again, you have the gesture of follow the journey. And, you know, if you're disciplined, it's genuinely going to take you gracefully to the other side where you're like, whoa, I didn't know all these things about myself. Oof, what a reading. My dear pile number 2, the key is with you. And remember that the gift of Yera is success. The success is yours. The key is yours. Remember your tooth. You might want to check up on it because looks like, believe it or not, like I said, crazy. But cleaning up your tooth or something, taking care of your tooth will be bringing you a lot of wealth. All right. So my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I wish you the best of luck in your journey. You're going through a fantastic journey. Please follow it. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Hematite crystal and the Temperance Talisman card. Actually, I feel like it's these two. And if you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this reading are Taurus, Aquarius, and Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, and Capricorn. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your signs, please do not worry about them. Do note that they are present in your reading because they match the energies of the cards and the reading itself, just like your crystal and everything that happens during your reading. All right, so first things first, let's take a look at your oracle cards, and let's take some tea leaves. So I see a gap here. I'll take this card. It looks like it's these two. And I do see this one sticking out, so I'm gonna take it. And then we have two timings for you. Oh, and a green card. So, right, and the timing card. Oh, and another green card revealed itself. Looks like a lot is going on here for you. And finally, as you can see, this one's sticking out, so I'm gonna take it. Never enough tea leaves. Love the tea leaves during the reading. So let's see what you've got. First, ooh, a lot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right. So you have the rune Pethro. I shouldn't be reading it. Peroth is actually how I know it. Pethro. Just messed with how I know it. So you have the rune Peroth. Okay. And you have the rune Manaz. Interesting. Very cool. All right. And you have the Lenormand card, Lily. As well as the Lenormand card, Snake. Okay. Taking the essence of something. Okay. You also have Feather. So this is definitely a message from your guides. An important message from your guides today. Okay. So the cards that you've gotten are Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. You have Wealth. Wow. You have December. Whoa. If you're watching this now, this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching this now, December is next month, right? So looks like you're getting a lot of money, a lot of wealth, a lot of money is coming in for you, because look, the wealth card is touching exactly the word money here. So a lot of money is falling down on you in the month of December. So cool. You have younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. You have career. You have the month of May. You have Claw. Be careful. Do not take risks. Okay. You want to be careful, like a quick message here. You want to be careful with your money these days. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay. And finally, you have Cain. Pay attention to your health. Wonderful. This is either talking about your health or your career, or maybe both, actually. A strong message about taking good care of your health, because if you do with younger man, I see that this is talking about feeling younger, getting younger energy, feeling rejuvenated. And you also want to pay good attention to your work these days. Because things may be prospering in a great way for you in May, and specifically in December, you might start to see things moving in a very favorable way, leading up to May, where things are going to be really cool for you. Okay, so this one moved. Let's take these. Let's take a look at what your spirit guides want to let you know about this current situation. What is your spirit guides message on your current situation, please. Ooh, a lot. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Let's see what you got. These are a lot. So you have, wow. Is this a computer? No, it's not. She's got a tablet on, the computer's there. She's got a tablet on her lap, or that may be her phone. So we've got the star card, right? Really nice. And look, this figure is looking at Saturn. Maybe a difficulty is leaving your life. And you know, the cool thing about Saturn is that you go through a difficulty, and once it's over, you get the gift of going to the other side or getting what you want. So it's a difficulty that gives you something that you wanted in the end. It's kind of almost like pushing you outside of your comfort zone to heal something, to get something on the other side. So I do see you now coming out of this difficulty and starting to reap the results. And you do have a long journey, right? You've gone through a long journey, and you're now going to start reaping huge results. Okay, you have the 8 of Wands. Wow, look at that. You have the King of Pentacles. Numbers, 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 and you can see the charts going up. And this could be your wealth, your career. You have the 6 of Swords. So much is going on in this pile. Right. So much is going on in this pile. You have the 2 of Pentacles. Right. Oh yeah, that had the word cane. Okay. You have the Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. Wow. And you have the Empress. We have a lot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is like a second message because these are the exact same cards on the table. So that's you have 2 big messages from your spirit guides in regards to your current situation. Oof, where do we begin? There's so much going on in your life at the moment. Yes, the message of something difficult, as something difficult is now leaving your life after a long journey. You growing spiritually, of course, with the Temperance, you found your balance and you found your wisdom. As that phase is leaving your life rather quickly, mind you, something is returning to you that was taken from you during that journey. I need to put these aside for now. Keep them here. Okay, so yeah, as you're going through that transition of your life, something is now returning. Like imagine this, a soldier is now returning to his beautiful fiance or wife, and you can see now that life has changed. They've created a beautiful home, and there's pregnancy. So it's almost like, imagine yourself, you having to part ways with something that you loved so much. There was no contact. You could not be in contact. It had to be done for you to go through that long journey. That was, look, in your pile there's this brutal journey that you've gone through. Saturn is leaving and your world is reviving. And I can see that it's changing so much that this specific energy that left, is changing so much that it's creating something new. Like, let's say, for example, what left? Let's say your health was really suffering during that time. And as Saturn is leaving and as you're getting back your life, you're feeling revived, you're feeling like your health is coming back. Not only is your health coming back and you're starting to enjoy it, but let's say this is talking about you also becoming more attractive. So you're getting back your health and you're getting all the amazing things as a result of this coming back. This could be love. Maybe love was needed to be out of your life as you were going through this journey. And now love is coming back to your life. Or maybe it was, with the numbers here, it was your growth or you succeeding in creating something or succeeding in building up maybe even wealth or something. And that is rejoining you again, and you're going to be living in luxury. So depending on what it is that left and is now reviving back in your life, this is what the reading is talking about. December and May obviously are two very critical times in the next phase of your life. Do take note of December and May. Perhaps specifically in December, a lot of you are getting a lot of money, specifically, along with many other changes. So what is it that is reviving in your life? I envisioned, for one reason, one coming quicker than the other. Maybe one of them is coming in December and the other fully manifesting in May. Yeah, with that manifestation, that vision, that I saw, perhaps. Where did this Six of Swords, yeah. I wanted to say, I just channeled something as well very quickly here, transit. During that transit, your guides are telling you, that's why you have a message from your guides on your current situation. Your guides are telling you, use that energy. It is so potent to write down goals, because the things that you focus on so well during that time will happen quickly in your life. Oof, pile number 3. If I were you, I would jot down notes, keep it everywhere, maybe write it in your journal or set it all around you, because this is a strong, potent time. These transitions, I'm not talking astrologically. I could be right astrologically, I could be really wrong. But it's more maybe related to your chart. Or maybe no chart at all. Maybe this is just simply saying, as these difficulties are leaving, this is some potent time in which your goals are coming true. Oh, look, urgent. Especially the ones you really want to achieve. Especially the ones that you want to achieve. Envision these. See? Envision these, because they will be happening quickly for you. Yes, start speaking these, like, I want $1 million, for example. Or I want to achieve that type of success in my career, or that type of success in my health. Or I want to achieve these dreams that I have. Write them down. These are potent times specifically for you, and they will be coming true, my dear pile number 3. They will be coming true for you. So, back to, you know what? You have manaz. That's exactly what I'm channeling, because the manaz is the potential to achieve anything. Isn't this crazy? So yeah, I'm seeing the potential to achieve anything. And look at that. Peroth is the rune of good fortune. These are good, fortunate times that have the potential to achieve anything. Exactly. So I would totally make use of that time. And in fact, you have the temperance. And I remember something so amazing about temperance. You know, temperance is manifestation. One of the meanings is manifestation. But the most important energy about temperance is the will. It's the intention, right? So it's not just mixing two things together. It's the alchemical transformation, right? It's an alchemical transformation, reaction, process. So everything that you put intention to at this point of time will manifest. Meaning, you want to write your goals, put all of your intentions and visualize them, maybe even take steps. Yeah, Knight of Wands here looks like there's someone working hard towards their dreams, and with the horse here, it's moving fast. They're putting all their passions to make something happen. So this is visualization and actually working towards it. So I would say your guides are telling you on your specific situation, this is a message about a specific situation that even you can't see, the transit and the energy that is going around you at the moment, and they want to shed light on that, to revive the things that, yeah, we do see revival of things that you've lost in the past, and it could also, this is definitely happen, and it's also saying revive that which you have lost in the past, perhaps your emotions, your willpower, your with younger men, your youth, revival. So work on reviving that, because that will be happening for you through visualization and action. These are your keys here. Of course, part of it is definitely writing them down and making use of that energy, because I do see that this is a cycle here. First, it starts with your writing your goals and visualizing them, working toward them. You will be living in the reality of all of them if you do that these days. No question about that. Okay, and the star card at the end of the day is your hopes and your dreams coming true. And we do see that this is happening at this point of your life. If you're watching this now, December is next month. This is like now. This is the things happening for you now. And if you're watching this later, this is just simply to say that things are happening for you now. Okay, this is the Two of Pentacles, right? There are choices. There are choices that you need to be making. Different choices now. With pay attention to your health, this means with that type of energy to make the best out of it. It means you want to start first seeing what you need to change. Why did I say seeing? Because look at the lines on this eye right there. Maybe I should bring this card up. Look at the lines right in front of this eye. So I was about to tell you choose, but then I saw these lines and realized you want to first see what type of changes you want to be making in the areas that mean so much to you. Why not make use of that potent energy? And once you see these areas, start making better choices, because that movement creates energy. And you want to write them down. You want to visualize yourself being these things. You want to work towards it. And you will see, pile number 3, that in this phase of your life, between December to May, these wishes are coming true for you, each one of them. And that's why you have something lacking in your life, because what you lacked during that tough time in this long journey is now coming back. So some things are just coming back. You'll find right in front of your doorstep, like it's easily coming for you. And the rest of the things you want to make you, like, not only are things coming back, but you know, with the things coming back, is like energy is moving, shifting, and you get that space of energy or space and time to make use of manifesting everything that you want in your life. You have a message very similar to pile number 2. So if you're drawn to pile number 2, in that case, I recommend it, because they too had the wealth card, and they had some form of be careful next to it. I can't remember, but yeah, you two have the same thing. I don't know what's up these days. Maybe it's the holidays, right? Oh yeah, holidays or something. You are getting a lot of money, and you want to be careful not to overspend. Like, spend mindfully, be careful, with the money coming in for you. You're going to be abundant. There's no question about it. In fact, look at this luxurious card with the Empress. You're really going to be abundant. And so you don't want to spend it all. You want to be careful with the money that's coming in. Okay, yeah, bag of money. You're going to, good fortune. A lot of good fortune is coming in for you. Looks like it's happening in December. And use it wisely. I believe this is what your cards are saying. Use it wisely. Right, you have another message. So let's take a look at it. Wow. So you have the Chariot. New adventure, 7 kilometers. Wow. Okay. Right. You have the Queen of Swords. Wow. The Ace of Cups is looking so good for you, pile number 3. You have the Moon. You have the 10 of Swords. The 3 of Swords. The 10 of Pentacles. And you have the Queen of Wands. Second message about your current situation. Well, I truly believe here you want to take care of your mental health these days. Things are moving very quickly, and with great adventure comes great responsibilities. And I do see the Queen of Swords like stressing, oh my God, like there's a wow. And she's ready to, you know, she's in her wardrobe and she's holding the hanger. She's ready to get dressed, but she's stressed. So obviously she's going to a fun event, but she's stressed. So in my opinion, your guides are telling you you're going on a great journey. Things are going to start moving very fast from now on. What you want to be careful about is your mental health during that transition, because with the fast moving energy and all of these things happening into your life, as much of a blessing that is going to be, as much as it's going to come with responsibilities. Is it going to be fun? Absolutely. But you're going to feel like, oh no, I have to move. You might be so tired, and your reading again is telling you pay attention to your health. This time it's talking about your mental health. Whatever happens, take things slow. You know, don't look at the bad side of it, because stress. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles. Look at the benefit that's coming with it. All the wonderful things that are coming. Is it a transition? Is it going to require things? Yes. So I really believe that your reading is telling you don't put most of your focus on the difficulty with an X here. Don't do that. Take care of your mental health by going through it gracefully. Accept that this is part of the transition, the things that you have to prepare or the things that you need to do. You know, this reminds me of what? Like someone who has an inauguration event. They're going to be thanked and they're going to be presented with a prize. So that's like awesome, right? But they're stressed because they have to write that speech. They have to find that right outfit. They have to prepare this. They probably have so much to do and to take care of. And so you can go through that phase, that great phase, gracefully, you know, not stressing, taking it slow and thinking, you know, I'm going to take my time to find that outfit. I'm going to take my time to write that speech. I'm sure it's going to come and I'm going to write something great. I'm going to take my time to organize my schedule so that things work out great. I'm not going to go to that event stressing. I'm just going to enjoy every minute of it calmly. And I truly believe this is what your spirit guides are telling you. It's a great, important time of your life. And that's why when I saw feather, I remembered it's an important message that is meant to reach you. So the important message here is don't stress out. In fact, your guides are telling you, enjoy the blessings, because you look back at this lovely time and think, oh, I didn't enjoy it because I was so stressed about this and I was worried about that. I think your guides are telling you to go through this awesome time without needing to suffer. And look around you and enjoy. Always remind yourself, like pinch yourself, oh my God, this is happening. And remind yourself that you're going through blessed times. Are there like boring things maybe that you have to do, or stressful things? They're not going to be stressful if you go through it gracefully. Are they boring? Always like shift your mind. I feel like this is your mind. Shift your mind from stressed to I'm very blessed. Shift your mind to boring, the boring things lead me to the great things kind of energy. And at the end of the day, you want to be watchful of your mind, because the moon card is one of the meanings is the subconscious mind. So you want to be watchful of your mind. The little thoughts creeping in will make you suffer. So why suffer needlessly during a great time like that? I mean, had you heard this message without this, you would, what's your analysis? Your analysis would be, whoa, I'm getting into a great time of my life. I can see the fortune. I can see amazing things happening. And for big dreams like that to happen, that you are personally dreaming of, you want to go through it gracefully, because you're imagining it and the universe is creating it for you. So yeah, so go through it gracefully, and change your thoughts. That's the most important thing, to how you're seeing the situation, because how you think about it will make all the difference to you. In all cases, you're gonna get your blessings, in all cases. So are you going to get it going through it with stress, or are you going to get it going through it gracefully, always keeping an eye on the amazing things that you have, the great opportunities that you have, the wonderful things that are happening that you are preparing for? And this way you will enjoy and the fortune and the wishes, because this is a well, the fortune and the wishes that are coming true for you and that are happening right in front of your eyes. It's gonna be some great time. And that's why you have the temperance. Again, remember when I told you that the focus on the temperance is the intention. How are you gonna go through this amazing time? With what intention? How are you gonna go through this amazing time? It will vary on the intention. It's like, are you gonna focus on the stress? Or are you going to focus on being mindful, on looking at the positive, on taking things slowly, on telling yourself that it's going to be great? And why not take things slowly so that they are not stressful for you? To pay attention to your mind means to put it at the forefront, knowing that it's not about going fast, but it's about making sure you go fast and well. And this is exactly what I see in your reading, my dear pile number 3. Focus your mind. Don't let it veer you off course during that time. You do have the power to be in the now. Enjoy everything that you're doing in the now. If you're writing that speech for your inauguration party, enjoy every moment of it. If you have some work to do that you have to focus on, don't be stressed about it, about the whole picture. Just focus on that little thing you're working on, and then it'll finish, and focus on that next little thing you're working on that big task that you're doing. In all cases, don't fret it. It's a great time for you, my dear pile number 3. It's a time where energies are changing and you get to make your wishes come true. So use it wisely, make use of that energy. Put down the notes in front of you, manifest it, visualize it, work towards it now. And you will be seeing major things shifting in your life between the month of December and May. And as they are shifting, enjoy the journey. This is your reading and your guidance from your spirit guides, my dear pile number 3. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. I'm wishing you the best of luck from my heart. May all that you have lost previously return to you easily. This was your reading, my dear pile number 3, sending you so much love. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, thank you so much for tuning in. So happy for you. May you always be blessed. And I'll catch you in the next reading. May you always be blessed, my dear pile number 3. Bye.